Don't you wish you could pick up a controller in the middle of these movies? Hello there, welcome to another round of Odd Movie Comparisons, where this week we pit your favorite zero-hero driving movies against each other. It's F1 versus Gran Turismo. Roll the clips! Your old favorite heartthrobs are back to pass on the torch to some new young guns. Brad Pitt, David Harbour. Anyways, first up is Gran Turismo.
If you miss a line in the game, you reset. You miss it on the track, you could die.
Yes, the true story of Jan Mardenborough, who gets a chance of a lifetime to be a real race car driver after doing nothing but playing video games all his life. Of course, he gets more than he asked for, as his mentor, a former racing legend, puts him through the rings to see what he's truly made of. While the budget isn't even remotely close to F1, it does more with less, in terms of bringing our young lad to glory. Of course, it's an exaggerated rendition of a nerd's dream of a true story.
This is real.
So you like straight talk?
Straight as an arrow, no sugar.
On the other hand, Jerry Bruckheimer's back. Fast cars, exotic destination, vanilla sex scenes, this time with old people. Can't believe Brad Pitt is actually older than David Harbour. Anyways, 90s legend Sonny Hayes was set to be the next legend until an accident took it all away. Now we have to team up with a young punk and show him the ropes if they want to stand a chance at the top. Unlike GT, F1 actually inverts the focus onto the mentor instead, in a surprisingly entertaining insight into the grueling world of F1. Which surprisingly, after watching the trailer, this movie had me cheering on the edge of my already tiny economy seat. That's right, I watched both of these movies on a plane. And to be honest, they're both surprisingly fun to watch. But it's not just a movie review, this is an odd movie comparison. So let's get into how they are actually similar. An annoying young brat has to take advice from a has-been to rise from the ranks from underdog to glory. Check. Big three cast of a superstar playing a mentor, a young and up-and-coming actor playing the young driver, and of course, an additional superstar playing the billionaire. Check. A giant 2-hour ad masked with just enough stories and cameos from legends in the field for you to forgive its blatant commercialization. Double check. These movies are so similar, I'm surprised they haven't sued each other yet. And while I actually like David Harbour more than Brad Pitt in other movies, Gran Turismo's formidable big three are nowhere near the star power of F1's. I bet you even forgot Orlando Bloom was in Gran Turismo. Then comes the story. In F1, the pacing, the settings, the science of the motoring, it was so much more immersive in detail that I found myself Googling right after the credits started rolling. Even if you don't like cars, the bantering and camaraderie felt so much more natural and playful in F1. However, I do find it hard to believe that the shittiest F1 team found some sort of magic secret in aerodynamics, but it sure beats the glazed brakes plot device in Gran Turismo that had me going for these movies. Then comes the climax. All is lost. This one, I would actually put Gran Turismo ahead of F1, especially when you read about the actual account of the car that flipped and killed the spectator. Young punks and their arrogance. But put that aside, that flipping moment was way more impactful and devastating to our protagonist, which is why that part goes to Gran Turismo. However, for the rest of the movie, beat for beat, Gran Turismo just had too much trouble keeping up with the loaded cast and the production value of F1, which is why this week's Odd Movie Comparison goes to F1.
3 laps. 3 laps to lifetime.